Hey, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
All right, guys. So what are we looking at? This is Ubo development environment. So this little thing that you see here, it's the screen that shows up on Ubo. But this is my development environment, and I don't really need a Raspberry Pi to develop. On the software side, I mean, there's some dependencies. For example, if I want to test some stuff with sensors or infrared, I really need hardware. But while I'm working on the graphical user interface or writing some kind of like software stuff that I don't need hardware dependencies for, I can develop on my Mac. Um, so this tool is very handy. So I want to show you some stuff, and I want to also give you like a very quick tour of setting up some MCP tools, which I think is very powerful. Okay, so before we get started with the MCP stuff, what can I do? So if I let me open this on-screen keyboard because I'm gonna be pressing. No, it's not here. Okay, gonna go here. Show keyboard viewer. Okay. Or was that error? Okay. Now here, I can control the app with my keyboard. So if I press, let's go home. So if I press backspace, this thing goes home. And this is 1, 2, 3. So it maps to these like 3 buttons. So I can go here to 1, and then I can go to 2, which is the second menu item. And then I can scroll down and then press 2 to go inside assistant. And here I can set things up. Now if I press V, I can talk. Hey, do you hear me? It's a little bit slow. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes, I can hear you. What's on your mind?
So let's go to the language model, number 2. I'm using Grok, and Grok has a little bit of a delay, so I'm gonna switch it to Google Vertex. I'm gonna press 1 to switch Google Vertex and ask one question. What can you do?
Hello, how can I help you today? I can generate images from text prompts or answer questions about your video stream.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to MCP tools. So I'm gonna press number 2, select MCP tools, and then I'm gonna press 3, add server. So I'm gonna add a new server. Okay, so basically, if I go on the info button number 3, it tells me I have to go to this address on my browser to add a server. So let's copy this. We can't copy it, but this is basically my local host. Maybe in the future I make this in a way that you can copy text from it as well. That will be handy. And so I'm gonna go to my browser. Here, go to local hosts, and okay. Now here we have, I'm gonna close this or minimize this for now and put it here, and this one here. Now I can enter a new MCP server. So let's do open weather, because you can ask about weather, and then I'm gonna choose stdio. So there are 2 kinds supported right now. stdio runs on your device locally, so you need to have a runtime environment. We already support Docker, UV, and Node.js. So we support a variety of runtime environments, or you can use SSE, which is a remote MCP server. So you can have a Zapier MCP server or something like that, and then make that kind of remote call. So I'm going to choose stdio, and I'm going to go to the Docker container for open weather. And if you scroll all the way down, you can see the JSON definition of this MCP server, I'm gonna head over here and paste this, and I need an API key. So I have already signed up with OpenWeather and got an API key. So you just go to openweathermap.org and get an API key. It's free. I mean, there are some limitations for big businesses that make a lot of calls. Yeah, I think we're fine. And you just press provide. So what you're looking at here is that this thing is running on my desktop. This thing is running inside the browser. They're both being mirrored. This one is a little bit laggy because it has to go through a proxy. So it goes through Envoy proxy. I can talk about the technical stuff in another video, but this is basically being mirrored. Now, I can ask another question. I'm gonna hold down V. What can you do? Now notice that this time it's gonna say
I can generate images from text prompts, answer questions about what I see in a video stream, and get weather information for a given location.
So if you notice, now it has access to weather information. I'm gonna ask a question. How's the weather in Los Angeles right now?
The current weather in Los Angeles is clear with a temperature of 20.75 degrees Celsius. The high for today is 22.33 degrees Celsius, and the low is 18.01 degrees Celsius.
So there's really so much you can do with these MCP servers. You can just like connect different ones. For example, you can connect a Telegram MCP. You have to get an API key to send messages with Telegram. And then you can run Home Assistant MCP to control your home. There's so many different ones. So it was just like I just wanted to show kind of like the capabilities here that you can actually run this right now on your MacBook. So you just need to go through the development part. So you go to so you go from development. So this is actually a development environment right now. We're thinking about like making this a standalone application that you can install on your Mac and use it. But right now, to run it on your Mac, you have to go through these like development steps. There are a few steps. You just have to install UV and then do UV sync, and you basically run the command and it just comes up. And so if you can follow this document, it's a open source software, and if you run into any questions, feel free to open an issue or put a comment in the video, and I would be happy to look into it. So I want to keep this video short. So now you know that you can run Ubo Pod on your Mac, and it's fairly easy. And you also can look at the logs, and you can play around with the code. So it's your playground, and you can have a lot of fun with it, and it's all free. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I'll be back with another one very soon. If you have not noticed or checked my Kickstarter campaign, it's a little bit of a shameless plug, but I would like to bring that into your attention. So if you go to Kickstarter, Ubo Pod, you can just like Google it. We are very close to our goal. So we're about 90% of the goal. We have still some days to go, but it would be very great if you can support the campaign. And here you actually get the device. So this will run on the display. It's an embedded device. It has speakers, microphones, infrared, front camera, and then you can just develop on it and make very cool experiences. We support all kinds of APIs for various services. So here, if I go here, you can choose your speech recognition to run locally with Vosk, or choose Google, OpenAI, DeepGram, Assembly AI. Or you can also go to the language model, choose Grok, Cerebras, OpenAI. I'm going to be adding more to these lists. These are the ones that I have just exposed to the UI, but I'm going to spend a day and add like DeepSeek, Cortesia, and all the other kind of services. By the time this products ship, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of new features added. And but the software is free, and you can work try it now. And yeah, that's it. And please support the campaign if you can. If not, just use the software for free. Thanks for watching this video. I'll be back with another one soon.